Dun 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 dun. Welcome to the rundown where we chasing the truth. In this episode, we're gonna start off with Snap, Crackle, and Pop heard Joe Biden was talking shit. Quid Pro Joe claimed it was all a misunderstanding and came up with a creative way to bury the hatchet. We've yet to hear from Corn Pop on Joe Biden's olive branch, but our sources tell us that Tony the Tiger thinks it's great. Donald Trump released unredacted transcript of phone call with Ukraine. Not quite what the House Democrats was looking for. Still, Nancy Pelosi is feeling emboldened. Not only did she declare political warfare on 60 plus million Americans, but she promises to keep us all entertained with the ongoing battle to keep her dentures in her mouth. She claims we must impeach over this phone call, and at the same time, she claims we really need to see what was said on this phone call. In a related matter, however, not a shocker, attorney of Ukraine whistleblower worked for Hillary Clinton and Chuck 6 ways from Sunday Schumer.
Let me tell you, you take on the intelligence community, they have 6 ways from Sunday at getting back at you.
Upon discovery of this information, Hillary Clinton shit her pants laughing. In other news, Adam Schiff still looks like a penis. Iran blew up Saudi Arabian oil fields. More trouble in paradise. We never know exactly what the fuck is going on over there, but rumor has it, it has something to do with the flying carpet, a magical lamp, and a thief with a pet monkey. Speaking of fairy tales, Greta the climate change girl has a few skeletons in her closet. Turns out, she's the daughter of 2 communist anti-First Amendment all-stars. But let's get serious. The Sporting Goods Hall of Fame was only the beginning for Mr. Chuck Taylor. But it did surface that Greta has Asperger's. And apparently, she wants an Oompa Loompa right now! Greta's handler / coach / Politirack Hottie of the Week award winner has surfaced.
I'd buy that for $1.
Turns out, George Soros is once again behind the whole thing. And he got the whole idea from his favorite movie. We finally found out what Cory Booker has been looking at. The end of his presidential run. Speaking of Spartacus, another Brett Kavanaugh accuser has come forward. This time with video evidence.
Oh, I thought you were going to kill me. And then you know what I'm going to do? What you? I'm going to rock your world.
Brett is sticking to his alibi.
We drank beer. She had one beer at the party and had beers with. And having some beers with friends. Or just to meet up and have some beers. I mean, drinking beer, which I gladly do. I like beer.
After that.
I like beer. I don't know if you do.
Okay.
Do you like beer, Senator?
It turns out that Indian people love Donald Trump. No, not those Indians. Sorry. That's a white woman pretending to be an Indian to advance her personal career. No, that's a white guy pretending to be the ex-person Nightcrawler, pretending to be an Indian, pretending to like a white girl on Halloween. That's the one. Ladies and gentlemen, LGBTQs, theys, them, z's, zers, and zygotes, it's time for this episode's Moment of Clarity. And it brings us to California. The land of plastic tarps, plastic lips, plastic tits, but no plastic straws. But hey, once you maneuver your way through the landmines of syringes and human excrement and get over the stench of piss in the streets, you'll eventually make it to magical Hollywood, where for decades, fame and fortune was just on the other side of fellatio. The Me Too movement has become a cultural revolution in Hollywood. The point is this. Ask anyone in Hollywood, and they'll tell you that Hollywood is its own ecosystem. It has its own rules, its own secrets, its own unspoken codes.
What is Hollywood like? It was filled with all of these rules that were never written down anywhere, but everyone knew the rules.
Get it? What's happening in Hollywood is the destruction of the old world power structure and the dramatic backlash of the oppressed theater kids. And you can't really blame them. But Hollywood's revolution may have gone too far. Its revolutionary wokeness seems to have spilled over into the real world that wasn't experiencing a feudal hierarchy. See, in Hollywood, the more woke you are, the better. In fact, wokeness is a currency in Hollywood. Hollywood and pop culture as a whole are in a state of recoil against anything that remotely resembles the old world power structure in Hollywood. They're against everything and everyone that doesn't obey or concede to their wokeness. And that's the rundown.